Welcome back to the Gfinity Elite Series, where someone zero has got to go. Two winless teams, only one can emerge victorious. I tell you what, Jammers and F-Word have both said this is a prophecy game. But what do the commentators, aka casters, think? Zaid, Tyrant, they're going 2-0 for prophecy over here.
I'm actually gonna have to agree with F-Word for once, reluctantly. I'll go with a prophecy on this one.
Prophecy, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go with
Okay.
prophecy. I think prophecy will edge it out.
Yeah, they got some strong guys, and then Reason.
What do you think?
Ooh, I don't know, man. It'll be a clutch one. Well, it's like Jammer said earlier. It's a very important game here because both guys, 2 losses.
Oof.
You know, so
It's gonna be a tough one.
no one wants that 3rd loss.
No way. That's gonna be bad.
That is going to be tough to take.
First up, we're gonna have RMZ versus Undercover.
Undercover. Okay, so this guy may be a bit of a new face for a lot of the viewers.
He is an Akali player, we know that much. And
Akali, yes.
Yep. RMZ will be using Balrog.
Balrog, no, I saw him using Akali.
Oh, he might.
Well.
He might have a few options actually. Yeah. But
so, of course,
we'll
going
see.
to the top tiers as usual. We all know that.
Why not? Why not? In a format like this, sure. Anything to help.
First to one, man. You want to take
Brutal.
that win quick.
Cutthroat, relentless out here.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, I do see Akali sitting on both sides of the screen there. So Undercover become a bit of a fan favorite here at the Gfinity Elite Series. Saw a little video about this guy a couple of weeks ago.
He looks serious, man.
Yeah.
It looks intense.
No, he's got 2 kids, and they're like thinking it's really cool of him to come out here and do his thing.
That's
It's amazing, right?
That's really cool.
Yeah,
RMZ, of course, long-time Street Fighter player.
Yeah, RMZ, no.
Street Fighter 4 vet.
Yeah, even before that, man. This
Oh,
guy,
yeah,
this guy
true.
goes way back.
True. Anyway, here we go. Is it going to be in the Kali mirror?
I believe it is. Okay, so
Okay.
it's going to be
A lot of clawing, a lot of
Yep.
slashing. Undercover on the left here with the blue Nikali. RMZ on the right with the red Nikali.
red. Okay.
Game 1.
These guys, you're going to be seeing a lot of Seismo's V skills. All right, these guys want to build up that V gauge as much as possible.
Very nice buffer from RMZ there off the standing medium punch.
Stomp, Dragon Punch.
Yep.
Nice.
Ooh, that standing medium kick.
How the conversion of... Oh, that's going to be stunned.
The grab into the stun. Just like that, Undercover going to get a big... Oh, misses his heart. Oh my god.
But
he
it's
mistimed it.
not that bad of a situation, though, for Undercover here. Gets the throw.
Bit of a scrap here. Unsafe sweep.
Oh, man, that was so unsafe, and that could be the tail of the tape here.
Blocks
Oh!
it. Crush counter. Big risk. RMZ working on a comeback here. One more hit will stun. Stun wearing off. Oh, barely.
Oh,
Woo, that was close.
that could have been... Right,
That could have been bad.
if RMZ pressed the button a fraction earlier...
Medium punch in the air. Anything.
Anything. That would have been stunned.
Been stun. That is true.
So Undercover wipes the sweat from his brow there. Jeez.
He is 1 round up here. Going for stomp pressure. RMZ trying to be patient. Got caught.
All right.
Well, watch your toes in this.
Oh, yeah. And Nikali wants to get that V-Trigger as quick as possible.
Yeah, and
it's possible for Nikali to get V-Trigger before, you know, the clock is 80. You see,
Wow.
He can get it. If you block Seismo, he gets V-Gauge.
But yeah, that is true. And you can build it pretty fast.
You can.
Here we go. Big combo from RMZ. Doesn't choose to follow. Goes for a reset. Blocks the hard kick.
Jabbed out the air for his troubles.
Barely misses that Seismo. Nice DP. RMZ's reactions here very sharp at the moment.
Yeah, as you'd expect from a veteran.
Yeah. Okay, Undercover activating up here. Gets a big combo.
Nice EX. Oh, the throw. So good.
One more guess. Whiffs a grab. That's going to be big. It's not going to be enough to kill.
No, but it's going to be big damage after the EX Dragon Punch.
It's very close here. RMZ will need this round to tie things up 1-1. Undercover's going to stray away here with a lead. Gets the air to air,
that's
gets
gonna
the
be
grab.
it right there. Undercover takes it for his team. The first game goes to Reason Gaming.
Round 3.
3 rounds?
Yeah, I think that someone accidentally set it to 3 rounds, so that's going to be that one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Whoa.
we're not going to change the rules on the fly. F1 having a heart attack over there.
Is he ready?
Yeah,
Back it. All right. Very, very nice there. As you said, Undercover, a bit of a fan favorite here. Crowd cheering for him there.
Yeah.
Really nice play.
That was
Solid.
really nice.
In the Kali mirror as well.
The Kali Mirror, man, like... Yep, he is the oldest player here in the Elite Series.
Sorry.
Yeah. And so there you go, taking out a veteran
Family
like...
man.
Yep, taking out a veteran like RMZ coming through the draft like that.
Really impressive.
Really impressive stuff. For
Definitely going to make a name for himself on a stage like this, doing
Without
stuff
a
like
doubt.
that.
Undercover, coming down from up north.
Really nice. Armsy can't be too happy about that, but it is one game.
It's one game.
Very volatile, quick match. This is a team effort, though. His team still has a chance.
I'm sure he knows, as an Akali player, that it can turn on its head just as quick as you can be in the driver's seat. You
like
know,
we were talking about earlier, just
Yeah.
man grab out of nowhere, DP out of nowhere, and everything's over.
all the options that Akali has, you know, he's similar to characters from previous Street Fighter games, you know, that have all these options. You know, Seth, for example.
He's a Swiss Army knife.
He's got everything.
Yeah.
Everything in the bag, you know.
I agree.
So,
It's a Swiss Army knife, very, very solid in all areas.
without a doubt. Okay, so I see Vizert coming up here to play. And he's going to be going up against, I believe it is, let me see here, cross counter.
Possibly using Karen, we'll see.
Karine, okay. So Vizert here. He's one of the young players that came through at the end of Street Fighter 4 and now into Street Fighter 5. We see him at the London Weeklies putting in work. I know he uses a multitude of characters. Laura, I see him lately using Zangief.
Yeah, I've seen his Laura. Oh, Zangief,
Zangief
yeah. I
recently
haven't seen
as
his
well,
Zangief,
yeah.
but I've seen his Laura last time, and a really, really strong Laura player.
And yeah, of course, we've got Drummer Boy Roy here, cross counter, who's going to be rocking Karen. I saw some footage of last week. He was putting on a bit of a clinic with Karen, putting in some work. So let's see if he can do the deed here.
A lot of Karen representation here.
Yeah, there is. She's a very strong character, man.
Sure, sure.
You can't knock it, you know?
I feel like, other than, you know, the things that everybody knows about her, her poking and, you know, her V-skill and all that, I feel like when they nerfed DPs in general, Shoryukens and reversals,
Yeah.
and standardized it so that you need to use a meter, I think that also really put her in line with those, in contention with those really strong characters.
I agree with you there, yeah.
So Karen, very viable, of course. Punk, the Karen god, like showing why the character is so strong.
That guy at Evo just put on an amazing
He's
show.
on Adderall or something. I don't know what it is.
I tell you what, I played that guy. He's like a robot.
Yeah, and he's young.
Yes.
These young players now, man.
Yeah, young players. I definitely feel like Street Fighter 5 is a young person's game. You know, it's
No country for old men.
of course.
All right,
So,
here we
yeah,
go.
these
Both
guys-
players getting ready.
Going to be getting ready to play here, getting some words of advice from their teammates. Undercover, of course, just won his first game.
Popping his shoulder and stuff.
Yeah, man. He's shown
feeling
a
it.
bit of the swag already, man. This guy is confident by the look of things.
Okay. Both teams.
But it's not easy to be confident against anybody that uses, let's say, Zangief or Laura.
Potentially Laura, even scarier.
Exactly.
I don't know, Laura gives me a heart attack in
Ooh.
SF5.
I feel like Karen definitely does better against Laura than she does against Zangief. I mean, we even saw Punk use Nash for that matchup.
Yeah.
Didn't want to use Karen.
Nash is it. I think that's definitely Nash's strongest matchup. He just has
Feel it, yeah?
Yeah, man.
I can see it.
He's got so many anti-airs for so many different situations, even awkward ones, like his forward light kick as a knee, if Zangief chooses to jump
yeah,
from
yeah,
far.
right,
I mean,
right.
it's not just the crouching medium punch, the EX scissor, the crouching medium, the jumping medium, very, very
Definitely.
good, and just locks him down on the ground as well. So I thought that was a very smart pick from Punk.
Yeah.
Karen would have to contest that a lot closer
Yeah.
of a range just with her pokes.
She has to get closer. She doesn't have the projectile, you know.
It's very tricky.
It's but yeah, we haven't seen much. Speaking of Nash, we haven't really seen any Nash representation here at the Elite Series yet. I don't think.
Yeah.
that'd be nice to see at some point.
I agree.
I know Shax has a pretty mean. Well, he did have a pretty mean Nash in season 1.
Nash was obviously, in season 1, that's
Yeah,
the thing. Like, Nash was
exactly.
obviously nerfed a bit. People felt like they chopped off his legs. His
Yeah,
limbs
that's what
are
I
a bit-
heard.
His limbs don't reach the way they used to, but still a good enough character if you're going to take out the likes of Itabashi.
Exactly. Now he got some nice changes in the most recent patch. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be Karen versus Laura.
Okay, so they're both going with.
Yep, let's check it out.
Cross counter will be using Karen. And Vizurk on Laura.
Yep.
Game
Vizak.
1.
Very explosive player, I'll say.
Okay.
Round 1.
Let's check it out.
Fight.
All right, I definitely feel like Karen has the tools to contest with Laura in the neutral.
Right.
But there we go, just like that, just dashes in, gets the first
Straight
throw.
in, no
Yep.
regard for anything. Nice.
Ooh,
Shoulders
Orochi.
through it. That is
Yeah.
projectile invincible.
Wow, that was a minus, I believe that's minus 7 or 8.
Nice hit confirmed. Going straight
In front.
Lunging elbow there.
Nice
Gets the hit
conversion
confirmed.
of the counter hit. Yeah, great stuff.
Nearing stun. This is the anti-air. Could have punished in time. Bit too slow on the trigger there, and just like that.
I love that use of the V reversal there.
Yeah, very
because
smart.
he knew he had such a big life lead. He didn't need to wait for V trigger.
Sure.
He just just get him
Yeah,
off you.
Very smart choice, I agree.
Yep.
Okay, punishes that. Dashes in front. No
Yeah.
buttons from Vizuk here. Very patient play.
Yeah, not challenging. You know, Laura with the 3-frame jab, she can
Challenge
more than
everything.
contest.
There
Yeah,
you go.
there
As
you
you
go.
said it, Tyrant.
Challenging.
On cue.
Or just goes for the raw.
Karen has super here.
Yeah.
Gets for his life. Good block on the overhead. Very, very sharp reaction there.
And I believe that in that situation, it's only -3, so you've got to be ready for that.
Going for it again.
That one, however, very unsafe, and cross counter takes advantage, gets a nice punish.
He's really being punished for it.
Oh, and now here comes Laura. What's it going to be? Okay, shoulder.
Whiffs the throw. Sweep. Stop that nonsense.
Yep.
Oh.
Sweep of his own.
Reminiscent of SF4.
Yeah.
Sharp footsies there. Sweeps him out of it. Really nice. Round 1.
Yep.
Oh, one all actually.
1 round apiece.
1 round apiece. We're going to the final round here. Rizzo straight on the other side.
How did he get behind? Did you see that?
Can't forget cross counter here with a full super locked and loaded.
Yep, and Karen can hit that from so many different ways. Oh man, rival. Okay.
Lands into the cross up off the dash. That's not good. Stays in front. That's it.
Yeah,
Just
Laura.
like that.
Listen, Laura sometimes it only takes 2 mix-ups.
Simple as that.
2 mix-ups. So now, Zerk gets that one for his team. So now it's 1 game apiece. Reason Gamer versus Prophecy.
He'll take that. He'll be happy with himself. Quite a
Absolutely.
dominant performance there.
Great play there from him. Laura, so scary to fight.
I don't know whether it's a personal pet, grieve of mine, that matchup, but she can overwhelm you really, really badly. And she has she has the buttons to do it as well. It's not just a gimmicky mix-up character. She has the buttons to do it as well, and a very solid projectile that actually works as a shield in this game, where not many characters have ways around Fireball.
Yeah, she can do the Fireball and follow behind it.
Sure, just like Guile, reminiscent of Guile. So yeah, really, really strong character. Everybody knows this at this point. So.
All right, let's just check if we can get the replay here up on the screen for you guys. So that was a nicely spaced shoulder. Oh,
that was the one,
the walk back, sweep. Beautiful play.
Caught his toes. Here we go, stayed in front.
Oh, man.
Just solid damage there.
The damage.
Yeah.
Laura definitely not lacking in the damage department.
No way, never has been, not since season 1.
And Karen, you know, with that low life, 900 again.
That too. That's why it was 2 mix-ups and it was done, pretty much.
That's it, that's all it takes.
What we got coming up?
All it takes. So now, let's check it out. Who we got here? Oh, we'll get Shivryu sitting down. I know he's a Laura player.
Another Laura.
Yep. You won't be seeing him.
Laura madness, yeah. Once a Laura, always a Laura. No need to go back. All right, here we go. Shivryu on the right, going to be using Laura.
Vegito. So this is a Vega player.
Not much Vega play in SF5 so far. What do you think, Tyler?
I mean, there's a few. But I definitely feel like he's one of the characters where you have to be a specialist with him. You're not like picking him if you want to win a tournament or you know, do you think counter pick anybody, for example.
Sure. Do you think the character has what it takes in the specialist hand to win a major tournament?
I definitely feel like he potentially does. I mean, we've got a few Vega players here in the Elite Series. You know, Jester Power, we've got Nasty.
Oh, Jester, of course, yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see, man. Like I'm actually a big fan of this character.
I like him as well.
I think he's really cool. They did a great job.
Yeah,
revamping
stances and everything. Super interesting, yeah.
Revamping him in Street Fighter 5, and he got some very, very nice buffs in the latest patch.
Okay.
So
he's always had good pokes as well, and in a game like this, it's going to be really, really strong.
Absolutely. Now, without the claw, he's crouching half punch plus 3 on block.
That's really good. That's really good.
Amazing tool.
Good pressure. However, if Laura does get him on the ground here, it's going to be very, very hard to get out. Even with V reversal for Vega, it's not going to be enough to escape the pressure.
For sure. I mean, her V skill, she can react to the V reversal so easily.
On reaction, right?
So easy.
Yeah. Okay, what's going on here?
Shiv just wait. Are they playing? Is there something wrong with the stick?
Having a stare down here. Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right.
All right.
It was all a strategy.
What's going on? This is live. This is an actual match.
I definitely feel. Oh wow! I love that
sweep on reaction.
React to the fireball. The sweep will hit and it will remove the fireball from play.
Clawing her from range with that standing medium punch.
Yep.
Another nice poke there.
So, absolutely right away you can see on the ground Vega does great in the neutral department. There's a punish.
He was on the back foot there. Laura just going ham.
Yeah, Laura can overwhelm you, but if you don't let her do that,
if you don't let her in, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, playing like that in this game is not easy.
It's difficult.
It's very hard to do, but it is possible.
It is possible.
A character like Vega can definitely do that.
I absolutely agree with you. All right, he's doing it now. Just picking her apart real slow. Gets in that jump in big.
And sometimes the reset. Sometimes the reset from Laura is so hard to see each side.
It's a guess. It's a guess, really. Okay, has to block the jump in there. Normal would have definitely lost in that situation.
Looks like Vegito is just really making great use of this V reversal. Oh, command throw.
Right into the command throw out of nowhere. No floor. Good buttons there. He doesn't want to take that trade. He's going to go straight into a mix-up here. Grab from the other side.
Party starter.
The low.
And Vegito, he was playing so well. Look at the clock. 17 seconds left in the round. If he could just lay it out a little bit more.
That one jump in got the party started, like you said. Here
Yep.
we go, round 2. Oh, out the overhead from Vega there.
Buffered it.
Yeah.
EX shoulder.
Straight in. He's going to take that damage. Sends a message as well. And again,
Crouch counter reset.
Good blocking from
So
Vegito.
hard to deal with.
Nice air-to-air option
like
there
that
from
choice.
Shivrukin. Very, very good presence of mind. Goes to the reset behind again into the grab.
And it's a vortex because you're thinking maybe she's going to meaty, but
You have to guess. You have to guess. And just like that, Shivrukin taking that game.
Vegito not jumping out of even one of these command throws. Every single command throw.
Yeah, you're right.
100% hit rate.
Yeah, I've just noticed that. You're right.
And in the first to one, that's so important.
Man, first to one Laura is going to be a really, really scary
You
opponent.
have to take that big risk, hold up
You have to
sometimes. You know?
That's why characters with reversals there will at least make them think twice.
Exactly. Vega can't do that.
Doesn't really have that option, but I do agree with you. I feel like he can play the matchup perfectly and really keep characters out, but
Yeah.
you need to be really, really solid to do that.
And we can just see those command throws. And that time he did the dash in and did the light kick to stop him from getting away.
See, it's
And then again,
too
like,
much
oh
of a
man,
guess.
it's so hard to deal with.
Well
But
played from Vegito though. I mean, he played really, really solid, so
he did his thing.
he did his thing, and hopefully we'll see more Vega representation as the series goes on.
I think we're definitely going to be seeing a bit more Vega later on today. I know we've got Jester Power here as well as
Jester.
Nassim as well. So very strong claw players in attendance.
Awesome.
So for those Vega fans at home, we've got some treats in store for you.
Up next, who have we got?
Let me see here. So we've seen... Okay, so we're going to be going to the 4th match now, I believe.
Okay.
Vzerk versus Vegito coming up here. So
It's going to be Vega, Laura.
Vega, Laura again.
Same match
the
again.
The same match.
Let's see if he can play it differently.
I can't see him going with Zangief. I feel it would be a way worse matchup. Vega with this, with the pokes,
Sure.
able to make it difficult for Zangief. So yeah, he's definitely going with Laura,
That's a good idea.
as expected.
Here we go. We're going to see the same matchup again. Can adjustments be made?
I mean, I feel like the ball here is in Vegito's court because he just played the matchup.
Sure.
Just got to warm up against Laura, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Laura, not a character there where you're going to see much unique style.
Right.
It's going to be a lot of the same stuff.
yeah.
Let's be honest. Come on, Laura players. We know that. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
Jab into a roll.
Vega able to get 3 jabs.
Nice anti-air from Vzerk there. Straight into the command grab.
Wow, he was
Throwing out
-2.
into throw.
-2 and he still did the throw. I'm not sure what Vegito
Bad idea.
did there.
Okay, good whiff punish.
Nice use of the V-skill combo.
Yeah, very smart. Okay.
Oh,
throws the
beautiful.
power on
But
reaction.
he doesn't get anything from that.
Not much.
Plus on block.
Yeah, but very nice blocking from Vzerk there.
Yep.
Seems like he knows the Vega matchup. Catches him, presses
Oh,
the button
how
in
was
front.
that in front?
Normal standing throw is always an option as well.
It is, because even if they jump, you can still react and do the upper.
Anti-air.
Yep.
Man. Traps upon traps.
So scary. The layered pressure from Laura. Okay. Vegito just trying to fight for his life here, looking for any opportunity, but Vzerk not giving him any room.
Again in the corner here, Tyrant.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Bro,
another normal throw.
he's just mauling him right now. The
That's
reverse.
a bad idea.
It's... I mean, there's one frame you can punish the recovery, but
Ah, okay.
it's not easy.
Fair enough. That's going to be
Oh,
nearing stun.
it
Any
is.
few taps here, that's it.
That's all it takes, and that's going to be dead for
That's
sure.
gonna be dead.
Laura, no slouch when it comes to killing the opponent.
Double Laura smackdown there.
Listen, having as many Lauras on your team as possible is... That's the best. Listen, if you have 3 Lauras,
Yeah, you're down to win Evo, mate.
these guys just mauling in the corner there. Wow. Vegito just got
He looked shocked.
off by 2 Lauras.
Yeah, man, that's a rough one. It's a rough day in the office, for sure.
Wow, so
Just got to guess better.
it's that simple, right?
Yeah.
Work on your guessing in training mode.
So that's going to be 3-1 Prophecy. We're going to hand it over back to Tom.
Thank you very much, Zaid and Tyrant. Delightful match there. A lot in it. Prophecy come out winners 3-1 there. Vegito, where is that mind? Where is his mind right now after that?
I just think it's all over the place. And when you're going up against a character like Laura, but consecutively, by the way,
Yeah.
you had to fight 2, not 1. It's bad enough fighting one. I'd rather she get expunged from the game. But it's a case where...
Wait, hold on a second. Let's take it easy here. You play our Mika, all right? Let's take it easy.
No Mikas in this tournament, all right? But it's a case where he likes to take things slow and steady, and he really likes to try and dictate the ground game. But I told him, you need to change your mindset. It's first to one, and these guys are going to come at you with bloodlust. They're coming to kill you.
But in the second game against Berserk, he pulled out all the stops, but it just wasn't enough. Like, there were some great combos he was throwing. You said at one point, it was just an opportunity where he could have got more damage out there, didn't get it because of, I don't know what.
Oh, yeah, there was a situation where his opponent reset the damage on him and he didn't read it, could have reset the momentum, got out of there, you know? I feel like in that matchup, in a one-game set, you just want to minimize the guessing, the opportunities where you're guessing.
As much as possible.
Because if you're guessing, Laura's winning. You know, her chances of guessing right are like humongous, and your chances of guessing right are very low, especially as Claw. I do feel like they had the strategy right and had a massive win at the start to kick things off from undercover. Well done to him. But, you know, it was just too tough in the end for Vegito going up against those Lauras. And I mean, you saw the look on his face at the end, right? There's one thing losing a match, another thing losing to a Laura. Yeah. That wasn't a I lost the Street Fighter match. That was a I lost to a Laura face.
And definitely the lack of experience, because I was telling F-Word earlier, it's like there's a lot of situations like you could have pressed the button here, you could have backdashed. So it's definitely unfamiliarity that got to him a lot. But in that match, more importantly, you saw who was hungry for that win. Because both these teams had no wins. So you saw who's more hungry.
Yeah,
Vegito unfortunately continuing there with no rounds won so far.
At all in the tournament. But listen, we will welcome one of the winners down to this panel. His name is Shiv Yukin. We're going to welcome him to the stage, winning team of Prophecy. Come on, join us, brother. You've got the lucky charm around your neck. It didn't work for Cobblecog, but for yourself, sir, smashed it. Is it the size of the lucky charm that matters?
Nah, like it's just having my character there with me, feeling comfortable, knowing she's gonna do the job for me.
Yeah.
Getting a lucky matchup with the Vega one, can't complain about that.
No.
I was very, very upset that I lost to Vega last week, so I had to reevaluate the way I played the matchup this week.
Yeah.
So I was glad I got another chance to try and work on it again.
Yeah. Well, congratulations for the win with Prophecy. How did you go about thinking of your game strategy today?
Well, when we lost the coin toss, we decided that we would let them take the initiative and we'll try and play off their strengths. So the fact that they sent undercover first, we thought RMZ was definitely the wall that we needed. It was a bit confusing for us at the start with the 3 rounds because we weren't sure if they had changed anything.
Yeah, that was a great moment.
RMZ was kind of
ready to play that third round. I'm sorry.
He was conserving bar for the third round.
What were you doing?
It's like, yeah, so
saving me. I can't
it was hard.
Yeah. But obviously, going into it against your character taking on Vega, I mean, for people who are just well into the Street Fighter, what was your tactics about taking him on?
The fact that Laura does really well against Vega comes from the fact that he has no wake-up options and he has to hold a lot of her pressure. So when I got the opportunity to play Vegito, and then they chose to pick Vegito for Berserk, it was a very favorable situation for us at that point.
And obviously, we're watching back on the way you were playing. It's pretty neck and neck with the energy bar there and the health. And then, I mean, at that point, could have gone anywhere. He could have had you, but you must have stayed calm at this point.
Yeah. The thing is with Laura, once you activate V-Trigger on hit, they're put in some really messed up situations.
And on block. It's not too bad on block neither, right? It's pretty scary.
Perilous situations across the board, and again, even you can say this now, there was a lack of matchup experience.
When you're Vega, it doesn't matter if you have matchup experience. If you get hit, you have no wake up.
I agree completely. Yeah, if you're dealing with the pressure all the way.
I mean, there's a lot of chatter in the live audience at the moment. That's probably people very excited about the win for Prophecy. You're up against Method next week. You've just seen them lose against XL tonight.
Yeah.
How do you go in that? What do you say to Ramsey, who's not won a match yet in the Elite Series?
Ramsey is very confident and he's going to bounce back. So it's not really an issue of worrying about him. He's played 2 games, he's lost 2, but he'll come back from it. We have Akainu returning for us next week, so we're confident he'll be back on full form because we need to be our strongest next week for Method.
Yeah, of course. Well, listen, congratulations on the first win. Let's not forget about that.
Yeah.
You got the first points on the board. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we'll have Epsilon versus Team Infuse. You know the drill. Don't go anywhere.